What are the essential steps to field dress a moose after hunting? Imagine standing next to a massive moose in the wild, knowing that proper field dressing is the key to keeping your meat fresh and safe. When you hunt a big animal like a moose, the way you handle it right after the shot makes all the difference. First, make sure you have the right tools ready. You will need a very sharp knife, a bone saw or axe, gloves to protect your hands, game bags for the meat, a tarp to work on, rope, and a pack frame or sled for moving the carcass. Always wear gloves to prevent disease and injury. Position the moose on its side, preferably on a slope or with its head uphill, to make the process easier. Start by making a careful cut along the belly from the pelvis to the bottom of the rib cage. Be gentle and avoid puncturing the stomach or intestines to prevent contamination. Once you have an opening, carefully cut around the anus and tie it off to prevent spillage. Then, work forward to free the rectum and lower intestines. Next, cut the bladder free, being cautious not to rupture it. The diaphragm, the muscle separating the chest from the abdomen, needs to be cut free as well. Reach into the chest cavity and cut the windpipe and esophagus, then pull all the entrails out in one smooth motion. Removing the guts quickly cools the meat and prevents spoilage. After the guts are out, prop the cavity open with a clean stick to allow air to circulate. This helps the carcass cool faster, especially in warm weather. If possible, hang the moose or keep it in the shade. Avoid washing the cavity with water. Let it dry naturally. Cover any exposed meat with cheesecloth to keep flies and dirt away. Next, skin one side of the moose. Use your saw or knife to cut through the ribs just below the backstrap. Carefully remove the front and hind quarters, then roll the animal over and repeat on the other side. The backstraps and tenderloins can stay attached until you're ready to process them. Saw through the neck to detach it with the meat still attached. Bag all the meat in game bags to keep it clean during transport. Some hunters prefer the gutless method, which involves skinning and removing meat without opening the body cavity. This reduces mess and weight but is not ideal if the animal will be left overnight. Once the meat is cut into quarters and bagged, move it quickly to camp or your vehicle. Use a pack frame, sled, or motorized vehicle if you have one. At camp, do a final cleaning to remove hair and dirt, then rebag the meat if needed. Hang the quarters in a cool, dry place until you're ready to butcher. Always check local regulations for tagging and proof of sex requirements. Work systematically to keep the meat clean and cool. If hunting with a partner, divide tasks to speed things up. Solo hunters should focus on one side at a time and use the animal's weight to help with rolling. Keep your knives sharp and replace game bags as needed. Proper field dressing of a moose takes effort but is straightforward with patience and the right tools. Doing it correctly ensures your meat stays fresh, safe, and ready for processing later.